Yes, Prashant, let's start.
The recording will start automatically, sir. Okay. Hello, everyone. Today we'll be discussing the solutions for the aptitude questions from GATE Aerospace Engineering paper from this GATE 2024 exam. Okay. So, in the aptitude section, there were a total of 10 questions, 5 and 5. 5 questions from 1 mark category and 5 questions from 2 marks. Total weightage carried was 15. Let's start with the first question. So the first question, it reads, the least number of squares to be added in the figure to make AB a line of symmetry is. So in order to solve this, let's simply make a copy of it along this line of the copy of the given diagram along the line of symmetry. So if I do it, let's say this
So, can
box.
you be little louder? Yeah, please.
Okay, just a sec. Sound.
I think, sir, screen got
Hello, sir.
yeah,
Yeah,
screen got off. Can you share back screen and start?
yeah, I'm sharing the screen. Is it better, sir? The audio? Hello?
Perfect, sir. Now let's start.
Yeah. Okay. So the first question, the least number of squares to be added in the figure to make AB a line of symmetry. Let's just flip this image. Okay, so this box over here, let me mark it as let me mark it as 1 only. If I flip it, just a sec. Yeah. Corresponding to 1, I'll be getting this. Let's call it 1 star. Similarly, this box over here, 2. If I flip it, I'll be getting another box. Let's call it 2 star. Similarly, I can do for all the remaining boxes. This is box number 3. It's going to be 3 star over here. Let me take this as box 4. This will be 4 star. And box 5 and 5 star here. And then box 6 and 6 star. After drawing all of these boxes, we can see that along this line of symmetry AB, the diagram is symmetric. So we added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, total of 6 boxes. So the answer is 6. Okay. Fine. Moving on. Let's move to the next question. The number of coins of 1 rupee, 5 rupee, and 10 rupee denominations that a person has are in the ratio 5:3:13. So of the total amount, the percentage of money in 5 rupee coins is. So the required answer is, we can get it in just one step. There's 5 rupees and the ratio is 5:3:13, right? So we multiply it by 3 divided by the total. We have 1 rupee This has to be multiplied by 5 plus 5 rupees. You multiply this by 3, and the remaining is 10 rupees. You multiply this by 13. And for percentage, we simply have to multiply by 100. So it will come to 5 into 3 is 15. Denominator is 5 plus 15 plus 10 into 13 is 130. So denominator comes to 130 plus 5 plus 15, 150. 15 by 150, 100. This comes to 10%. Option B. Okay. Moving on. Okay, this one is a little more tricky. An MCQ type question. So we have a rectangular paper sheet of dimensions 54 centimeter cross 4 centimeter. The two longer edges of the sheet are joined together to create a cylindrical tube. So let's do this much first. We have 4 centimeter and 54 centimeter. This is converted into a tube. It will look this. This will have some radius, let's say R0. The length stays the same as 54. We need to find out this radius R0. One thing we can see is that this 4 centimeter marked over here fits into the circumference over here. Okay, this circumference. So we can apply the formula for the circumference of a circle. 2 pi R0 is equal to 4. This gives R0 is equal to 2 by pi. So this was part of the calculation. We have a cube whose surface area is equal to the area of the sheet. So now cube it has a side length of A. If this side is A, then this side is also A. This is A. What is the surface area? Surface area is going to be 6 times A square. And this 6 times A square is equal to the area of this rectangular sheet, which is 54 into 4. So if I cancel this out, 6 times 9 is 54. A square is 9 into 4. This will give the side length as 3 into 2 or 6 centimeter. Finally, what the question is actually asking will come to the ratio of the volume of the cylindrical tube to the volume of the cube base. So what is the answer? Volume of cylindrical tube by the volume of the tube. Volume of the cylindrical tube is pi R0 square into h. Let me write it as h for now. Volume of the cube is A cube. This comes to pi into R0 is 2 by pi. So it is 4 by pi square into h is 54. A cube is 6 cube. So 54 into 4 is 216. 6 cube is also 216. All of this cancels out. Answer comes to 1 by pi. So option C is Correct. And this question was a little more intensive with arithmetic. Anyway, moving on. Two distinct non-zero real variables x and y are such that x plus y is proportional to x minus y. Then the value of x by y. We have some options carrying various relationships between x and y. So let us start. X plus y is proportional to x minus y. I can introduce a proportionality constant over here. Plus y is equal to k into x minus y. Okay. So x plus y is equal to kx minus ky. X into 1 minus k is equal to y into minus k minus 1. This will give x by y is equal to k plus 1 by k minus 1. This is also a constant, as k is a constant. So option is correct. The value of x by y is a constant. Consider the following sample of numbers 9, 18, 11, 14, and so on, the median of the sample. It's a very basic question, something I think 5th grade or 6th grade student should be able to do. If you know the procedure, this will be easy. The first thing we do is rearrange this sequence in the ascending order. So the smallest element is 9, then 10, then there are two 11s, then there's 13, then there's 14, 15, 17, 18. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Remaining is this 69. Now, finally, to find the median, I simply pick out the middle term. Since there are how many? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, an even number of terms, there are actually two middle terms, this 13 and 14. So the median will be the average of these two. 13 plus 14 by 2, 8.5. Okay, that's the solution to this question. Okay. The pie chart presents the percentage contribution of different macronutrients to a typical 2000 kilocalorie diet of a person. 20% unsaturated fat, 20% saturated trans fat, carbohydrates 35%, and proteins. And we have a table listing the typical energy density, kilocalorie per gram of these macronutrients. So total fat in grams this person consumes is. The question simply demands a comprehension of the question and asking some simple data from it. So it says fat, all three types. So which all are there? There's unsaturated, and there's saturated, and trans fat. Unsaturated is 20%, saturated is also 20%, and trans is 5%. And the energy density for each of these is 9, which is kilocalorie per gram. So I have to divide by 9. And finally, add all these three and multiply by 2000. Let me write down the units also. 2000 is kilocalorie, and this 9 will be kilocalorie per gram, right? Yeah, kilocalorie per gram. So if you see the units also, kilocalorie and kilocalorie will cancel and we'll be getting gram. That's one way to make sense of the data that's being presented. So simplifying, I'll be getting common denominator is 1 by 9. 20% plus 20% plus 5% is 45, which is 0.45, and multiply by 2000 again. So 9 5s are, this comes to 100. And 100 is option B. Okay. And moving ahead, a rectangular paper of 20 centimeter cross 8 centimeter is folded 3 times. Each fold is made along the line of symmetry. So let me start with a piece of paper. This is 20 centimeter cross 8 centimeter. It will become, its fold is made along the line of symmetry, which is perpendicular to the long edge. So this is the line of symmetry being discussed. This will become like this. There's 8 and there's 10. And we repeat this process twice again. And remains the same. This other side becomes 4. And doing it again. I have 5 and 4. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 3 times I folded. The sides have become from 20 and 8 to 5 and 4. The perimeter of the final folded sheet that's being asked. So it's 5, 4. This side is again 4 and this is 5. Simply add all this. 5 plus 4 plus 5 plus 4, which is 9 plus 9 is 18. Option B is the right one. Okay. Moving ahead. This question is from English. So in the given text, the blanks are numbered 1 to 4. Select the best match for all the blanks. Steve was advised to keep his head dash before heading dash to bat. Or while he had a head dash batting, he could only do so with a cool head dash his shoulders. So it is playing around with this word head. We just need to pick out the right one. Think the options. Just try out the options and see which one makes sense. So Steve was advised to keep his head on before heading. This is not right. So both these are eliminated. Down, 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 out. We can try this. heading down to bat and heading out to bat. Out makes sense. So option D is correct. Okay. Moving ahead. Okay. For a positive non-zero real variable P and Q, if log of P square plus Q square is equal to log P plus log Q plus 2 log 3, then the value of this thing is. So let's start with the given equation. Log of P square plus Q square. This is equal to log of P into Q into, we had 2 log 3, this 2 I can transfer over here to make it 3 square. That will come to 3 square. Let's take out log from both sides. This will give me P square plus Q square is equal to 9PQ. So I'll take this PQ to the LHS. That will give me P square plus Q square by PQ. I'll simplify this a little further. P by Q plus Q by P is equal to 9. This thing I'll square. I'll have P square by Q square plus Q square by P square plus 2 into P by Q into Q by P is equal to 81. All of this will cancel out. This 2 I'll take to the RHS, and simplifying this will give me P raised to 4 plus Q raised to 4 by P square Q square. This is 81 minus 2, which is 29. If you observe carefully, the LHS expression, that is what we are being asked to evaluate. So 79 is the right answer. Finally, moving on. So if arrow denotes the increasing order of intensity, then the meaning of the words dry, arid, and parched is analogous to diet, fast, and what? So which one of the options is appropriate to fill the blank? Again, this question is from English. The way we can see it is that dry is, we can give it a number, let's say 1. Arid is a little further than dry. Parched is like really high, really dry, as in it gets worse and worse. Same way over here. Diet is small. Fast is a little more severe form of diet we can think of. Then even worse kind of dieting, as in we are not eating something for a long time. The word that matches that meaning is starving. Okay. These words are have to do with eating over here, so we have to choose the option which is related to eating. Okay, then I think that was it. So Dinesh sir, are you there?
Yeah, I'm there. So
Yes, sir.
you can tell about this information briefly, and then we will wind up this session. Next session is for propulsion. You can read, or should I read, Prashant? Yeah. So
Please
these
read, sir.
details are for our next. Yeah, please. You're saying
Please read,
something?
sir.
I should read. Okay, no problem. So these are for our next 2025 and 2026 batches. Those who are in third and fourth year student, or passing students, or passed out. Yeah, and these are the course features of our online coaching program. Okay, guys, and let's move to next slide. So these are our GATE aerospace achiever in last 3 years. So we have got many 1 digit and 2 digit best ranks in last 3 years. from our online coaching programs. Yeah, move to next. So these are our recent DRDO, ARDA, and HL, PSU job achievers from IGC. Yeah, so for guys, if you want to take any support from IGC for GATE studies related to aerospace or any other branch, you guys can contact on these details, and you guys can also visit our website. So guys, do us follow in different social media platforms, and you guys can join our Telegram group for aerospace engineering for our all past and future updates. Thank you all. Yeah. So we'll wind up, Prashant. Thank you for your support, Prashant. So how was aptitude, Prashant?